This is 5.4 factoring quadratic expressions. I apologize for my messy board. So we're going to start off with the quadratic equation of 2x squared plus 10x minus 6. And here we want to see what we can take out from the equation. So I can see that we can take a 2 out of this. So we're going to take a 2, and we're left with an x squared plus 5x minus 3. And that is in factored form. So now we're going to try to find the solutions of an expression. Let's say we have the example of x squared minus 9x plus, plus 14. So what we want to do here is, since the value of a is not here, we're going to say that there's no number in front, so it's going to be a 1. And that way we can go straight into our binomials. Bi meaning 2. We're always going to have an x in the front, an x plus something, or an x minus something. And we want to see what multiplies to c and adds up to b. So in this case, what multiplies to 14 and adds up to negative 9. So we're trying to find the factors of 14. We have 7 and 2. We have 14 and 1. We could also do negative 7 and negative 2 and negative 14 and negative 1. Sorry, this is negative 14. And we can see here that negative 7 and negative 2 are going to be the case, because negative 7 times the negative 2 is a positive 14, and a negative 7 plus a negative 2 is a negative 9. So we're going to do x minus 7 and x minus 2. Then we're going to solve for our binomial. So we're going to set this equation equal to 0 and make a t-chart. We're going to set this each binomial equal to 0. So x minus 7 equals 0. And x minus 2 equals 0. We're going to add 2. We're going to have x equals 2. X equals 2. And then we're going to add 7. And then our x is going to equal 7. And those are our two solutions to this equation. And again, that value of a was 1. Now let's do a problem where our value of a is greater than 1. So let's do a 2x squared plus 10x minus 6. Oh, I'm sorry. There's the same equation as that. Okay. This is the wrong one. We're going to do 7x squared plus 19x minus 6. Okay, so for this equation, the value of a is greater than 1. Therefore, we're going to multiply together our value of a times our value of c. In this case, our value of a is 7, and our value of c is negative 6. So you're going to take a 7 times a negative 6 is a negative 42. And then we're going to find the factors of that. So, just what multiplies to 42 and adds up to positive 19. So let's look at the factors of 42. Let's see, we have 1 and 42. We have 2 and 21. We have 3, 14. 6 and 7. And we could also negate one or the other. So if I look at 2 and 21 are probably going to be the closest to 19. Or in this case. Or not closest, never mind. Just scratch that. We can negate the 2. So by negating the 2, negative 2 times a 21 is a negative 42, and negative 2 plus 21 is 19. So then we're going to replace these values right here with this 19x. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So I'm going to take a 7x squared. I'm going to replace the 19x with negative 2x and a 21x. And then I'm going to put whatever's left over, which is a negative 6. And then from here, we can split them up into two separate pieces. And then so from here, we're going to say, okay, I can take out an x from an x squared and an x. And I'm going to put that on the outside. I'm left with a 7x minus 2. So I took out an x from an x squared. X squared minus x is an x. And x minus x is nothing, or just a negative 2. From here, I can take out a 3. So I'm going to take a 3. I'm left over 21 divided by 3 is 7x, and divided by 3 and minus 2. So as you can see, these both have something in common, which is the 7x minus 2 and the 7x minus 2. So I can leave that as my first binomial as 7x minus 2, because they both have those in common. And then everything that I have left over, 7x, and I have a 3 left over, I'm going to put that into my binomials as x plus 3. And that's it.